Welcome back to Thursday's Foundation Call. Today's foundation is pretty simple. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. So if your foundation is strong, you'll hold steady when the pressure of the world comes. But if it's cracked, you'll fall, even if your intentions are solid.
Facts, my friend. Every person listening to this has tried. Get motivated. We've all had the playlist. Most of us have read David Goggins' book, probably the audiobook if you're anything like me. You've watched the motivational videos, you've fired yourself up, you've looked to someone else for inspiration, for motivation, whether it's a boxer or somebody you just really admire. But that fades. What you need are systems. And systems are the guardrails that are going to keep you moving when that motivation, when that fire, when it just goes away, because it will go away.
100%. I actually ran the distance of twice now, full marathon just out in the river trail in my town, not like a actual event or anything like that. But both times was because of David Goggins' books. So the motivation is there. It's incredible. But I didn't have a system in place. So I did not continue to run after the fact because I burned myself out so much from doing that goal. Great goal, but I wish I would have had some more sustainability behind it and system behind it. And really, a few years ago, too, I hit a wall where I was grinding really hard, working hard. My leadership was up at a higher point, parenting, marriage, all that. Then I burned out, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. And what got me back wasn't that hype video, wasn't reading a book again, it wasn't going harder or trying anything different. It was a reset system that I wish I would have had when I did the marathon stuff to keep me on track. Simple rhythms where I'd wake up at the same time, I'd move daily. I used to think my workouts had to look perfect to count them, but then I understood I just got to move my body. I got to challenge my muscles, get a sweat in, do something physical. Started journaling honestly, reflecting honestly, asking myself, am I actually following through with the stuff I say I would? Nothing glamorous, nothing crazy, but it was repeatable and it was sustainable. So that's what helped me when I got to a lower point or a breaking point. It wasn't more energy, it wasn't more emotions. It was just sustainable, attainable structure.
Yeah, recently, I'd say January, I was on this kick with the Pain Cave. You remember the Pain Cave? I was doing videos every day, and I announced that I'm going to lose X amount of weight by July 1st. It's just past July. I did not lose that weight, but I was motivated by these external sources. Right? I watched a video or something. I don't even remember what it was. Something really fired me up, and that got me through about 2 months. Lost about 15 pounds. I was relying on that, but I fell. I'm going to be the first to tell you. I I did not stick with it because I didn't have a goal. All I had was that motivation in place, and it was fake, and it did not last. So I'm learning to rely on systems. So an actionable system shift. Here's your play today. Just pick one pattern. Don't do what I did. Not all of them, just one. And what's stealing that alignment? Is it mindless scrolling every night on Instagram, Facebook, whatever your pleasure is? And replace that with 5 minutes of reading, prayer, silence, meditation, whatever it is. And in the mornings, are you always rushed? And if you are, try setting your alarm 15 minutes earlier and start with a little stillness. Just a little deep breath, maybe, but not chaos.
Even just that dedicated time for yourself, man, that's so nice. That if 5 minutes of calm, 5 minutes of whatever you want it to be, show up for yourself, give yourself that space because it can really help recharge your battery for the day. And remember, you're not just swapping habits, you're laying new bricks for the version of yourself that you're trying to become. So, a reflective question that we got for you: where do you need better systems instead of more motivation? Let's go back to that 5 minutes. Give yourself 5 minutes. Ask yourself that question. Don't just think about it, actually write it down. Because this isn't about being fired up, it's about being built up the right way, starting at that foundation to make sure it's solid.
People often are thinking, probably they're thinking fitness or something like that, but this doesn't have to just be fitness. It might be nutrition, whatever it is for you. But ask yourself this: where in my life do I need a better system? Not more motivation, but a better system. For me right now, it is fitness. I'm on a better system right now, but I need to stick with it. I'm not driven by motivation. And one thing I'm driven by is a dedication that I made. Paul and I made a promise to one another. So that really does drive me. But my system right now is doing the Corey Gregory workouts and his nutrition plan. It's very structured. It was working for me. So take 5 minutes, write down whatever that is for you. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you need this for your clarity.
But like clarity is huge because life will get crazy, it'll get hectic, chaotic, and you'll ask yourself, is it easier to go through the drive-through? And maybe it can be. You can get decent options there too, but if you have that clarity, it'll help you keep on track, as opposed to thinking, oh, I'll just get away with it one time. Give yourself that clarity. And remember today, just lay that one brick. Nothing flashy, nothing urgent, just intentional, because motivation will fade, like we talked about. But the right system, that's how a good foundation will get forged.
Get that system in place, get those guardrails up. And that's all we got for today. Be blessed, y'all.
See you guys.